My islandaire patch unit had a major leak recently. I was wondering if there is any way to make the condensation drip pan more effective or if I need to replace the unit.
Did you double-check the thermostat? And what about the unit's filters?
I had someone out here who took the unit to steam clean it and replace the compressor.
Do you plan on doing the work yourself?
Not sure. Depends on what's required.
Anything else we should know to help you best?
Nope. The other issue I have is that the unit is an older islandaire unit and it is a slave to another unit. Both units are connected to one thermostat, so I'm worried that in order to keep them connected I have to install new computers on both to make them compatible or buy two units.
Hello, I am a retired mechanical engineer and electrical contractor with 56 years in this business. I will go in depth with you, and up to a 6-hour time limit. All I ask is please select the rating link at the top of your page before leaving. That is the only way I am credited through the site. Rating does not affect your charges nor ability to refund if not satisfied. If you can agree to that, let's continue by all means. NS. You can slide the tack unit out of its wall sleeve. Then clean the cooling and condenser coils with an AC coil cleaning kit at most larger hardware stores. The coil drain pan under the evaporator coil up front will be cleanable with a water jet blast under the cooling coil. And from the back through its condensate drain tube. Click here for a video. This is not a tack unit as you have, but the cleaning process is almost identical. Stay in touch as needed. When you have all that you need, please select the Finish and Rate Your Expert link near the top of your page to close the question. I will appreciate it.
I had that process done professionally 2 weeks ago. The leak started right after.
Thanks, that the unit is level front to back or very slightly tipped back toward the outside. Let me know how that goes. Stay in touch as needed. When you have all that you need, please select the Finish and Rate Your Expert link near the top of your page to close the question. I will appreciate it. Thanks.
It is. I think the issue has to do with a faulty pan in the way it was designed. Is there anything I can add to make it larger / absorb more water?
Islandaire made a few 100,000 of those. The pan design has not been a problem, but dirt clogging the drain that goes to the back of the unit where the slinger ring picks it has been a problem. If the unit is not level or is sloped toward the room, water will overflow the drain pan. Refitting a new, larger pan would cost more than a new unit. $600 plus. That is because these units are not built to be easily taken apart to fit new pans. Stay in touch as needed. When you have all that you need, please select the Finish and Rate Your Expert link near the top of your page to close the question. I will appreciate it.
Is there anything I can do to make sure the pan is not level, not clogged? The guy who came to fix it said the drip pan can't be replaced, but I'm worried he's just trying to take advantage of me. He already added a new compressor to the unit and now I have to replace it.
It is never a good idea to spend more on an AC unit than it costs to buy a new one. Especially as they get older. At age 10, if they fail, most of the major hotel chains just replace them. Any person who put a new compressor in an old tack is not doing its owner any favors. Cleaning the inaccessible drain pan is done with a strong jet of water. Click here for a level. All hardware stores carry them. How old is the unit approximately? Typical pricing shopping around, you can get one for $1,500 or so.
Unit is 10 years old. The compressor was $850 to replace. He's crediting me $350 on the new islandaire unit that he says is $1,850, $1,500 with the credit. The problem is that this unit is a slave to a master unit next to it, and the islandaire computer is not compatible with the islandaire master, and I would prefer not to have two thermostats. Since the compressor was changed, would you recommend that I have someone come out and try to tilt it properly? I have a level and can check, but I'm not sure if I can fix it. In order to get the slave, I'd have to replace the other unit, also 10 years old, as well, or pay $550 for a new computer to link the new islandaire and islandaire tax.
Put the level on it, tell me if tip forward or not, we can go from there. Is this unit in a taller building or on a ground floor? The tech that cleaned the unit owes you a good cleaning job. See if you can get him back to clean that pan and drain better.
Seems like the unit is actually tilted slightly forward. It's about 5 degrees tilted forward.
Thanks. Be able to put a pry bar on the bottom front, not on the plastic though, and gently pry up, or if you are at ground level, and hang on the back end of the unit heavily to tilt it back.
I'm not on the ground level, but I do have a terrace outside so I can access the unit through the back. It has the grates outside though. Is there an easy way to access it?
If the unit is flush with the outside wall, you will have to pry the metal part of the AC up from the bottom, inside the house. Or call the person who cleaned it and tell him it's not level and it is leaking water out the front. I need you to come correct that. Should be no charge, it's his problem, not yours. When you have what you need, please select the Finish and Rate Your Expert link near the top of your page to close the question. I will appreciate it. Thanks.
I try to cut a piece of wood to push the pan up, but it seems like it only bends the pan and not the whole unit. Do I need to pull the unit out and try to put it back in at a higher tilt?
You could do that yourself. But you might also want to have it done. The through-the-wall sleeve may need to be refitted a slope toward the outside.
Phil, one last question. If the sleeve needs to be refit, will I need to hire a construction company to come and tear down the wall, put a new sleeve in place?
Adjustment of the sleeve angle requires removing 2 screws and tilting the sleeve at that most. No demolition is needed. Please select the Finish and Rate Your Expert link near the top of your page to close the question. I will appreciate it. Thanks.
Here are some pictures in case it helps. Not sure I have the right tools to pull it out. I turn the unit on, and within minutes it seems like some of the coils are freezing already. Can this be a lack of Freon?
Thanks for the pictures. The drain pan is made of styrofoam. Guaranteed to decay over time. That is unbelievable. No ice should ever form on the cooling coil. If any ice forms on just one spot on the cooling coil, there is a refrigerant leak that needs to be located and repaired. Then the system recharged with refrigerant. That is an expensive repair. I don't think it is worth it. I cannot recommend another of those Chinese-built units. McQuay is the oldest and best brand. If you are lucky, it will fit the same wall opening that this unit is in. Stay in touch as needed. When you have all that you need, please select the Finish and Rate Your Expert link near the top of your page to close the question. I will appreciate it.
I'm going to replace both units with islandaire units. Thanks for all the help.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/YTHI.